Why can't you get the products you want for the right price or delivered by the time that you would expect? There are empty shelves, delayed shipping, increased costs, and low inventories all over. It points to supply chain issues. Is it poor design, unsustainable business models, a system simply not built to hold up during a worldwide pandemic? Or is it just that as consumers we've had it too good for too long? Through good design, customers shouldn't even notice the supply chain and remain unaware of any logistical difficulties in servicing them. But now it's evident and will continue to be as we head into the peak demand season. I'm Michael Ziolkowski, Associate Professor of International Business at SUNY Brockport, and I've worked in logistics and transportation across the globe for more than a decade. Let's break it down. Supply chain is basically a sequence of processes involved in the production and distribution of a commodity. The optimization of these processes lead to worldwide networks of either in-house or outsourced partnerships. However, the length of these networks can lead to increased risk of bottlenecking. When backups happen in one process, it can cascade into a system-wide reduction of capacity, meaning less products are available and they'll cost more. It's simple supply and demand. Up until now, risks or breaks in the supply chain were more manageable, often localized to specific industries or events like a strike at the Port of Los Angeles. But since the COVID-19 pandemic began, issues from supply chains are far from localized. It's hitting different industries at different times. There are three main issues I see. First, uncertainty of the workforce. Shutdowns, layoffs, job changes, shifts in responsibilities, and a shortage of skilled labor with the right combination of capabilities, which I think will persist for years to come. Secondly, there is an issue of panic buying, which stores tried to limit, but still some consumers ended up with stockpiles of toilet paper and canned goods while others couldn't find any on the shelves. Then lastly, there have been shifts in demand. With people staying home, we saw it impact the housing market, demand for pools and cars and construction materials. All of these changes shock the system. In supply chain, there's forecasting, which predicts the order cycle. But when there are disruptions, it throws off a company's projections, impacting leasing and transportation, warehousing, staffing, retail, and ultimately the ability to satisfy customers. However, when the production is predictable, it works really well. In order to prevent something like this from happening again, supply chains need more built-in flexibility. They need to invest in data analytics, IT systems, automation, and their people, and continue to listen to customers and demand signals they send, even when they seem to be irrational and unpredictable. In my opinion, our expectations of consumers are unsustainably high, and when I think about the future of supply chains, I'm concerned about the economics of scarcity and how people behave in such environments. Because the mentality seems to be if there's not enough resources for everyone, you have to take it before someone else does. If you're interested in supply chain and how it impacts economics, business administration, or international business, check out SUNY Brockport.